In this episode of What's in the Box, I only have one box to unbox. Let's go ahead and get started. What is good, YouTube? It's that one camera guy back at it again with another video for you. In today's unboxing video, I picked up something specifically for my Sony a7 Mark II and my other full-frame cameras. Now, I've had the a7 II for some time now, and I'm looking to start getting some user guides made for the Sony a7 II. So I needed to pick up a specific lens to kind of make that happen. So that's what I got in this box. All right, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So I did buy this used. It's not new. I got it from a user on eBay for, I don't know, about $200. So it did seem to pack it pretty well. There was some paper in there. They put the lens inside a Ziploc bag. Interesting. And here is the lens. Looks pretty good from the outside of it. It is the 28-70 f3.5-5.6 kit lens for full frame. And they also included a really nice BW filter on the front end, although it's a little bit dirty, which is nice of them. And there's the back mount of the lens. And let's see here, let me take off this filter here. Looks a bit dirty. Has a minimum filtered thread of 55 millimeters, minimum focusing distance of about 1 foot to about 1.5 feet at the furthest distance. So let's go ahead and mount this onto the a7 II that I have here. And let's take a look. As far as my impressions of the lens, man, this thing, I feel like whoever sold this to me never used this lens at all. The zoom ring is still fairly stiff. It has a lot of resistance. The manual focus ring seems about normal. Other than that, it looks really good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and take it outside for a little bit, take a few photos, and that'll do it for our unboxing today and our first look of the 28-70. So I'm going to go and do some quick test shots. We're in the garage right now. We've got the 28-70 kit lens. It is variable aperture zoom, so it's not the best for this. And I got the a7 Mark II. I'm going to do some shots and see how well they come out. So I'll shoot wide at 28 millimeters. I got the step ladder here. If you saw my previous video, you've seen it before. So as far as my settings are concerned, I'm at 1/50th of a second at 3.5 to 50 ISO. It's still underexposed, so I'm going to go ahead and crank up my ISO a bit. So we're going to see some high ISO test on the a7 II. So I'm going to look closer here and frame my shot up a little bit and take a picture. I'm at ISO 4000. Actually, I'm going to go up a little bit higher. It's a little bit dark in here. Okay. And then now there's actually like a little fly trap up here that I'm going to take a picture of as well. Do the same setup again. Start at, let's see here. It's a bit darker up here. Okay. Looks like I got some photos out of focus there, but that'll do it. All right, so I'm gonna go and take a shot of this little rope here. I switched over to autofocus single on the actual camera to make it easier for myself. Since I'm coming from inside where it was a bit dark, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my ISO and frame it here. Let's see. And I'm gonna take pictures at several different focal lengths. Here's at 24. All right, that's it. Let's move on. Okay, so I'm going to take some pictures of these plants down here. Again, I'll cycle through. I went and switched off to auto ISO to make shooting a little bit faster for me. So here's 28 millimeters. I'll try to focus on something here. I'll try to get a bit closer with my minimum focusing distance at 70 millimeters. All right, there we go. All right, so we've used this little setup before. We've got these cups here. We're gonna go take some photos. Again, I'm gonna cycle through 28 to 70 on the lens, so you can see some of the out of focus rendering. All right, so we've got one of the Ninja Turtles again. We're gonna go and take some photos. I'm gonna go ahead and start at 28 millimeters here. Well, there you go. That was just a quick test of some images I took outside of the backyard. Hopefully you enjoyed some of those images so you can see how the lens is doing. If you have any questions or comments about the lens, go and post them in the comments section below. Links for the item are in the description if you're interested in picking up this lens. Again, if you use my affiliate links, I get a little kickback and helps continue the work that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so, like the video, it always helps me out. And with that said, I'm your host, that one camera guy, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.